Hi, I'm Ryan Carter from The Sun. I'm here with political reporter James Corin. And James is working on a story about a discussion that's emerging in the debate over redistricting in the area about how some cities in a given legislative district are so different, or perhaps so different, that they would be better served by different legislative representatives or being in different legislative districts. James, I wanted to ask you, tell me about your story and tell our readers why it matters.
Well, the Citizens Redistricting Commission is in the process of redrawing all of the state assembly, state senate, and congressional district boundaries here in California. And here in and around San Bernardino County, there are two really interesting cities, and I'm personally very curious to see how they'll be put into different legislative districts. One is Chino Hills, and the other is Pomona. Chino Hills is in San Bernardino County, and it borders the city of Chino. But those two cities are very different. The median income, for instance, in Chino Hills is more than $100,000 a year, whereas it's a little less than $70,000 in Chino. So it's a pretty big difference. And demographically, the cities are very different. In fact, a lot of groups have suggested that Chino Hills is more like communities like Diamond Bar, communities like Brea, communities that are in LA County and Orange County. Similarly, Pomona, which is in Los Angeles County, contrary to, I guess, semi-popular belief, but Pomona is in Los Angeles County. But first of all, it's sort of physically separated from the cities to its west. Covina, everyone knows you go over Kellogg Hill down into Pomona. But also, compared to the cities around it, to the north, south, and east, Pomona is very different demographically. It's much more heavily Latino. It's poorer. It's very different than Laverne and Claremont and San Dimas and Diamond Bar. And so the question is, what will the Redistricting Commission take into account when they put Pomona into a given district? Will they be looking more at Pomona's ethnicity, or at the ethnicity of Pomona residents or of Chino Hills residents? Or will they be looking more at the county lines and saying, well, we'd rather keep Pomona with other Los Angeles County cities? And that's going to have a big impact for residents of Pomona or of Chino Hills as to who is going to be representing them. Are they going to have a representative who's from a community they feel is like theirs? Or are they going to get a representative who's from a community they maybe don't feel is like theirs?
So what's next in this discussion, James? What comes next? The Redistricting Commission is going to consider this discussion a little bit?
Well, so several groups, several weeks ago, there was a meeting in Norco, and people from across the Inland Empire, many from Pomona and a few from Chino Hills, told the Redistricting Commission their thoughts on where they'd like to be. There was some folks on both sides. And today, that is on March 26th, several groups were in Northridge talking to the Commission about where they think the line should be drawn, and several of those groups mentioned Pomona and mentioned Chino Hills. The next big step will be June 10th, when the Commission releases kind of a first draft of maps. And so at that point, we'll see where the Commission is thinking those two cities should go.
Okay. Well, James, thank you. Thanks for the summary, and there you go. That's why it matters.